Kickoff just moments away as we've arrived at Everbank Stadium here in Jacksonville. Straight ahead is what should be a very entertaining matchup between the Carolina Panthers and the Jacksonville Jaguars. On the visiting sideline, a look at the Panthers head coach. These guys enjoyed a win at home to begin the season, now facing their first road test here. Glad to have you all with us. Kate Scott and Brock Hewitt on the call. It is Ryan Fitzgerald with the honors. And we're off on EA Sports. On the return, this is ETN. Good work so far. He's got room. And the work already half done thanks to that run back. They're taking over at midfield. So here are the Jaguars taking over for the first time on offense. And bringing them out to former #1 overall pick out of Clemson in 2021, Trevor Lawrence.
The promise and the potential, well, they've been with Lawrence his whole football life. From high school at Georgia to stardom at Clemson and even a playoff run in Jacksonville. It's just consistency. Week in and week out will be the next step for Trevor in his career.
And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
First and 10 at the 39.
First down, and they go right back to it. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal.
Just a tremendous run to get yourself down into the red zone. And look at that running back. He is waving off the breather. No substitute now. He's done the heavy lifting, and he wants a reward.
Here's Travis Etienne on the ground. And he only gets this one down to the 9. We'll get a stoppage now. Looks like we have someone banged up after that run in need of some attention. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down.
Right, let's go. Turn, this is hot.
Lawrence working from the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. Let that pass rush get home.
Panthers bringing out a 5th defensive back on 3rd. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Kenny's under pressure, and he goes down. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down.
A 39-yard attempt.
Little knocks it through. And they get 3 on their first series. Hope to build on that in the drives ahead.
From where they started that drive, Kate, 3 points, kind of feels like the minimum they expected. But I know this, a little scoring can lead to a lot more.
On now is Cook to kick this away. Trevor Etienne to return this. He's brought down just inside the 25. Here come the Panthers now for their opening drive. They'll be led out by the first player picked in the 2023 NFL Draft from Alabama. It's Bryce Young.
Watching Bryce Young in Alabama, he just made the game look so easy. One of those rare prospects where everything just feels like it's in slow motion and he's in total control. Well, fast forward to the NFL, and he took a beating early in his career. Everything must have felt like a blur. But there's no denying the promise he has as a quarterback. That high upside that made him the #1 pick overall.
12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
More often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. Get that big play potential on the ground. Jeez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
33, yellow, blaster, 6, ready,
It's Young. The throw here on first. Completes it to his running back. Here's Jonathan Brooks. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out.
Dude, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. When one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. You're at a premium in this league.
They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
You want to drain some of the excitement, some of the noise from a home stadium? It's exactly how you do it when you go on the road. Run it right down their throat from the jump.
First down, Panthers.
Back ready, black shot, black 40. Hey, go steal. Set.
Now for the first time, it's a give to the rookie from Ohio State. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11. Had an injury on that previous play, Brock. That looks like Xavier Legette, who's getting some help from the medical staff.
Ready.
Heads out on the bootleg. Buying some time right. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. All right, partner testing the perimeter early there. Coverage held up. Could be a tough day for those outside receivers to make an impact.
Okay, partner, testing you here. You've heard me say this a lot. Okay, coordinator's job is to get you man-to-man coverage, and your job is?
To win it. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. 3rd and long for him here. To the ground it goes. That's incomplete. Flipping through, Brock. That certainly wasn't in the offense's opening script, but if you're a defender, just how you wrote it up.
Yeah, defensively, that was a week of practice and planning visualized and executed in real time.
And this one's going to approach the 10, but looks like it's down right at the 13-yard line. 2nd drive of the game upcoming for this Jaguar offense. They've got an early 3-0 lead as they take over here. Jacksonville offense ready to get going. Here's 1st and 10. Inside give here for Tootin. They aren't getting anything here, Brock. They're actually going to lose some. Back to the 10. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
And it's caught. It's Travis Hunter. And this is brought to a stop up at, let's say, the 34-yard line there. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34.
Leaves the 24. Hey, Tremaine.
From the shotgun, Lawrence. Finds his running back. This is Bashir Tootin. And all he can do is get back to the line on that effort, so no gain on 1st down.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Hey!
2nd down give to Tootin. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means 3rd down coming up. Now after battling on that run, we see one of their linemen appears to be injured and in need of some attention. 3rd and 10. Can this offense get it done?
Hey, let's go.
Throw here, 3rd down. Hits him on the out route. He's going to wind up out of bounds on 3rd down, so they're going to be forced to punt this away now. On 4th down, it's Logan Cook on for the Jaguars to punt it away. Now for the 2nd time, we take a look at this Panther offense. And they're certainly hoping for some better results here after that first drive ended in a punt. Panthers look just about ready. 1st and 10.
Come on.
This drive will begin with Hubbard. Drifting ever closer to their goal line as he winds up backwards to his own 5. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete. Couldn't find Jimmy Horn Jr. there. At That's going to leave them with a tough 3rd and long.
Ready, ready.
They need a good chunk here, at least 14 yards to pick up this 1st down.
Let's go. Red, 38. Ready.
Play action now, Young. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up. Panthers getting everyone set for the punt. It'll be Ryan Rico doing the honors. From his end zone, he gets the kick away. Fair catch called for and made a little shy of midfield. Now the Jaguars getting set to go. They didn't add to their lead last time out. They punted it away, but still ahead and able to add to it here.
Hey, easy. Ralph.
First play of the drive, and he takes an option left. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the booth cave, but that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another hit at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout this game.
Headed in reverse so far. Time to shift into drive. Here's 2nd and 14. Out of the gun, Lawrence. Going the out route, complete. And the gain only about 2 before he heads out. That means they're going to face 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 12.
On red.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
First down throw, Lawrence. Throw right side, caught by Thomas. And he's going to be contained after a modest gain to the 31. Brought to a halt by Brian Cook.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 31-yard line.
2nd down now, they need 7. Hand off to Tootin. And that one doesn't get him much, giving maybe a yard. It's 3rd down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Only a solitary field goal so far as we're through 1 quarter. Just 3-0 is our score. Back to Everbank Stadium in just a bit. Back for the 2nd quarter. It's Jaguar football. They still have 5 to go here. 3rd down. Throwing now out of the shotgun. Got his man. Thomas has it. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars make it a 9-point advantage. Brian Thomas Jr. the touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Jaguars make it a 10-point ball game. On now is Cook to kick this away. On the return, this is Etienne. This manages to get just beyond that 30-yard line. The Carolina offense headed out now. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Brock. But what we haven't seen so far in this opening half, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
No, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet.
We've set it downs for them from the 31.
Here we go, set. Cut.
They'll have a small gain up to about the 32. Travis Hunter making that play. Now come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
At the 32-yard line.
Right through. Ready.
From the pistol, it's Young. Pass brought in by Tataroa McMillan. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. The ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down.
Here we go. Here we go.
Brooks bouncing out ahead from the pistol. And he's going to get this to the opposing 41. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's good for a Panthers first.
Hey, these are the type of games he's counted on to get when they're available. Unfortunately, he had tremendous vision to see the seam and get through it before that window could close.
Going to the ground again on first. And he has enough room to gain about 4.
You know, kid, it's plays like that. It's just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second. Running once more with Brooks. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on second down.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
So now here's 3rd and 5.
Set, hut. Drill, green, yellow, 22. Set.
Out of the gun, Young. And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete. 4th down coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Let's try. Hut.
They're going for it, Young. Cut down the field. We get to the house. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers start to fight back with their first points of this game. Xavier Legette with the touchdown. Going after is good by Fitzgerald. And the Panthers cut it to a field goal game.
Panthers 7.
Set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Return starts at the 9. Finds some space. He's past the 30. Shoots away from one. And it ends there, but a very short field awaiting them. He's out on the opposing side of the field. The Jaguars and Trevor Lawrence set to take over on offense once again. They'll try to emphasize what worked on their last drive, which ended Brock in a touchdown. Ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down.
Hey, Lion. Hey, Soko, it's a hut. It's a hut.
Lawrence, a quick throw out wide. And he's going to be blocked out after reaching the 43.
That's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
Still to go here. This is 2nd down.
On red. Hey, 6.
Now Lawrence. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. It's a gain of 22. And the Jaguars have a first down.
First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Gets it from the gun. And they're going to have 1st and goal after he picked up a nice chunk there.
Danger, King. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
First down and 10 yards
Hey,
to go.
1st and 10. It's Lawrence. This one's caught. And this one does not go far.
Hey, Kate, you know this from covering the Seahawks, calling their preseason game. When Pete Carroll was there, if he said it once, he said it 100 times. Stay on top, stay on top, stay on top. You'll give up a short little out route like that, but just stay on top of the deep threat.
Giving this to Hunter.
Hey, I love the jet sweep as much as anybody, Kate. It could be super effective, but here's the deal. Once you send that receiver in motion, well, you're doomed. Because if they bring an edge pressure or there's a blitz, there's really no stopping it. Once that thing gets started, there's no audibling out of it.
Lawrence facing 3rd and long. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down.
Hey, I get it. You know, there are times as a decision-maker playing quarterback, you take a sack and you cut your losses. When you get an opportunity in the red zone on third down, you'd love to give your guy on the other end a chance. Because a touchdown, well, we know in the course of outcomes of games, so much more influential than settling for a field goal. Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm. And no better way to feel good to get into that rhythm and start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
On the return, this is Etienne. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The Panthers and Xavier Lee gets with the football once again. And all that's needed here, Brock, is some repeat execution from that last series. Of course, I'd expect the defense has made some adjustments after giving up that touchdown.
And that is the beauty of this game we love so much. Those back and forth adjustments on the sidelines. And can this offense do what it did a drive ago? And that is stay one play ahead of their defensive foes.
Now looks like we're going to get a stoppage for an injured Jaguar. He's in some pain as the trainers head out to examine him.
Here we go. Torpedo blue. Field black. Field yellow. Black dot. Set.
Young looking to throw. Brought in right side by McMillan. And he's going to get this one at the 36-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's going to bring up a Carolina first down. Shotgun snap now to Young. Completed to his running back. And he's going to be brought down at the 42.
Some certainly do it better than others, Kate, but every running back in the league today has got to do just that. You cannot be a one-dimensional back in the league anymore. You can't. You got to be able to handle your business, both toting the ball as a runner, and really importantly as a check down outlet on short throws.
And not much doing. He stopped quickly. To the line. Here's 3rd and 3. Again, it's Young. Chased out to his right. Making the call himself. And he goes out. Just needs one more step there to reach midfield. They'll say he got 5 there, but Brock, all they care about is the first down that comes with it. So 2 minutes still to play in this first half, partner. Hang with us. More football coming up from Everbank. Football's on the 48. Here we go. First down. Out of the shotgun. They'll give it to him inside. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9. Young working from the gun. Escapes the pocket. And he's going to have this one down to the 37. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. New set of downs from the 37. Here's Young on 1st and 10. Hits his running back. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. They gain 11 on that play. And that's good for a Panthers first.
Play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
Dive play straight ahead. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
I mean, not a bad play by any means. There's room for more, and they know it.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Ready, cut, cut.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. The ball is out. Young lost it. But I believe someone on the Panthers made it to the loose football first. They're hanging on to it. Now we get a timeout by the Panthers. It's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Crisis averted, partner, but their reward here is a tough 3rd down.
Down. 52, boom. Cut, go. Right, 97. Blaster, 6. Dog red. Steel, black. Ready.
To the air on 3rd and long. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up. Panthers calling on Ryan Fitzgerald here to attempt this field goal. From the left hash, a 40-yard look. Fitzgerald sends this through. And that cuts the lead in half, down to 3.
It's only 3 points, and they're going to still trail at halftime, but every little bit helps. And I'll tell you this as well. It also helps maybe later in the game. You got a 4th quarter clutch kick. To have that confidence built, that's important.
This makes it up to the 25. The Jaguars have running back Bashal 2 headed out with the rest of the offense. Holding just a field goal lead. Probably going to see them play it close to the vest in the time we've got remaining.
Hey, go, go.
Yep, as expected. They go to the ground to start this one off. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffled around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
They'll stick with the ground game here. And he's going to be forced out of bounds on what will be the final play of our first half. So a field goal game at the half. Well, the teams are ready. The fans are ready. Let's give the people what they came here for. We'll jump past halftime and get right back to the game. On now is Cook to kick this away. On the return, this is ETN. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Carolina ready to get things started on offense to begin the 3rd. And as they get set, partner, gotta imagine they're bringing some urgency with them to the field this drive, too.
I think you and I both know in calling these NFL games, that sense of urgency can be replaced by full-blown panic in a hurry. So find a way to possess the ball and, more importantly, score some points.
Carried by Brooks to start the drive. Robbed by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
I don't mind that call on the early downs. Give that defense something to think about. You got the inside run between the tackles, and whether it's jet sweeps or a little swing pass, or in that case a toss, make sure you threaten to the outside.
And Young with a smart move here on the slide as he picks up the 1st down. Following the play, one of the Jaguars in some distress as they hurry the medical staff out to look at him.
Ready. Smash. 52, blue.
To the air on 1st down. Young. This is Liggins working the left side. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. Now it's Young. That's Cox, Jimmy Horn Jr. And they get there to take him down right around the 41.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
And that's not what the offense dialed up. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be 3rd down.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
Ready. Right, red, 30 seconds.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Complete out to the right side. And out of bounds right at the 40-yard line. 5 yards on that play and enough for a new set of downs.
First and 10.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. Getting the toss here to Brooks. Fights his way through a tackle. Touchdown, Carolina! The Panthers take the lead right away in half number 2. It's a Jonathan Brooks touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Panthers take a 4-point lead.
17. Jaguars.
So great work by the running back there, Brock. Found just a little bit of space, and he took advantage all the way for 6.
Big time. I mean, so big time. You know, and you hear running back coaches, Kate, say this. They'll say slow to explode through. And he explodes all the way for the touchdown.
The Jaguars have running back Bashal Tootin headed out with the rest of the offense. They find themselves trailing after the opening drive touchdown, and heck, it really set up to be an entertaining second half if they're able to answer here.
Hey, run!
On the give, it's Tootin. Escapes the defender. And he gets this one out to the 40-yard line. Gain of 15 there. And that's good for a Jacksonville first down. Only took them one play, Brock, and they have already made it to the 40-yard line. Once with it on first. Finds his fullback. He's taken down, but not before he has this all the way to the opposing 40. So 20 yards on that play. And the Jaguars have a first down.
These are 20 points.
Tootin with it. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, they got a tackle behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
Hey!
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Now it's Tootin. Good little whip there. Looks like about 6. Trayvon Merrick there for the stop. Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 22-yard line.
Lawrence working from the gun. Into the hands of his running back, ETN. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
A loss of 2 brings up 3rd down
run!
and 6.
Hey, Soko, hut.
3rd and long, they're going to throw. Complete beyond the marker. Across the line, into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars grab the lead on their first series of the half. Little able to connect on the point after. And the Jaguars push their lead to 3. On now is Cook to kick this away. Return coming from the 6. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Panther offense headed out to the field. And I think they'd be content doing everything the same as their prior drive and getting another touchdown here. Carolina offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. They'll start this drive with Brooks. This drive is going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground, you could throw beyond the sticks, really create some indecision now defensively.
Short pass brought in. He's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that's going to bring up the Carolina first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Down. Ready.
On the give, it's Brooks. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Pickup of 8 on the run, and that sets up 2nd and 2.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
The throw on the RPO. It's McMillan. Tried to beat him with a quick pass, but not quick enough. That winds up as a loss. To the line. Here's 3rd and 3.
And it's 3rd down.
Let's go. Yellow. Ready?
Out of the gun, Young. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Jimmy Horn Jr., the intended target. And that'll bring up 4th and 3. Offense staying out there. Looks like they're going for it.
Here we go. Smash. Red. Cycle.
He'll throw it. This is reeled in by Leggett. And he's tackled with a 1st down yardage.
It's a gain of 8. That's good for a Panthers 1st down.
Ready? Cut.
Here's the lone back on the handoff. And this drives him back out of field goal range, Brock, as he's stopped for loss of yardage. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
You know, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. A pickup of 17. And that's good for a Panthers first.
That's another Panthers 1st down. It's a gain of 17 yards.
Got it.
1st down, Carolina.
A touchdown aside in that frame as we run out of time in the 3rd quarter. It's the Panthers who have it to start, coming in trailing on the scoreboard.
On the set.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set.
Trying the right side. And they corral him after a minimal gain to the 21. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7. At the 21-yard line.
Hands off here for Brooks. And 2 yards all he can get. It's 3rd down.
Taken down at the 19-yard line. A gain of 2 on the play. Brings up 3rd and 4.
Real green. Here we go. Slide through. 60 red. Ultra. Go. Cut.
Young throwing here. Got his man. This is McMillan. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Panthers 1st down.
Here's a design run. And they take it across the goal line for a Carolina touchdown.
Ball carrier. Touchdown.
The Panthers take a 4th quarter lead.
Fitzgerald on
It's a Jonathan Brooks touchdown. Fitzgerald up and good on the PAT. And the Panthers take a 4-point lead.
24.
Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. Now the Jaguars offense ready to take over once more. They find themselves down here in the 4th after that touchdown. This game could end up depending on how they respond right here. And off to Tootin. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
25-yard line.
From the shotgun, Lawrence. Completed over the middle. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. We've set it downs from the 37.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Lisa 24. Hey, Soko, hot.
On 1st and 10, here's Lawrence. Looking to his fullback now. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
2nd down again to Tootin. Stopped after a gain of 2. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
A gain of 2 brings up 3rd and 2.
Go. Turn. This one's hot.
Putting a receiver in motion. On third down, here's Sutton. Ooh, this one does not have a chance. They were ready for that one, and the effort brings up fourth down. We get a stoppage here. One of their big blockers up front. In some pain following that play. He's being attended to. Down a score. They're going to go for this on fourth down. Here's Sutton. He dodged the tackle. And they will stop him as he gets this down to their 39-yard line. They left the offense out there on fourth down, Brock, and look at the result. A big gain, 15 yards, and a fresh set of downs, too.
First down. First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
First down throw, Lawrence. Catch is made down the right sideline. He's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone, Brock, inside the 15. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26.
First down. First and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Sutton gets it from the gun. And he's brought down after a tremendous effort just to get a couple of yards. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
It's 2nd and 8.
Go!
Out of the gun, Lawrence. And he will score. It's a Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars take a fourth quarter lead. Brian Thomas Jr., the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. That one right down the middle. And the Jaguars push their lead to 3. On now is Cook to kick this away. Has this at the 6. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Carolina about set to go once again offensively. And this pressure has been playing volleyball in this fourth quarter, partner. That touchdown just serves it over their way. Now they need a touchdown to return serve, put it back on the other sideline.
Yeah, I like what you did there. And I'll keep the analogy going. We're in the final set. And it almost feels now like a must-score drive.
Still 10 to go. Second down now from the 26. Shotgun snap now to Young. Finds him over the middle. And he's taken down just a couple of yards shy of the 40. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's going to bring up the Carolina first down. Out of the gun. They'll give it to him inside. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Young working from the gun. On the left side. Picked up by the Jaguars. And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover.
You know, we could go down on that field and ask any player about the first lessons they learned in the game of football, and almost every one of them kids going to say the same thing. Ball security. I bet he could even hear his old high school coach's voice in his ears right now, telling him next time, you got to hang on to it better.
No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10. At their 48-yard line.
Ralph! Hey, tomato! Cut!
Back to throw. Here's Lawrence. Catch made over the middle. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line.
Great job!
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Jaguars, first down.
Hey!
First and 10.
Here's Lawrence to throw. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. Across the line, into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars grow their lead off the turnover. Little tax on the extra point. And the Jaguars make it a 10-point ball game.
Jaguars 34. Panthers 24.
On now is Cook to kick this away.
Kickoff for the Jaguars.
He fields it from the 8. He's going well so far. Past midfield, and he's got space. It's a foot race. Touchdown! They return the kick all the way to the house. And now for the point after, and crucially to bring things within a field goal.
His kick is good. It's the score. Jaguars 34. Panthers 31.
What do you think, Brock? Can we get dueling kick return touchdowns, huh? Let's find out. The kick is away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Jaguars have running back Bashal Tootin headed out with the rest of the offense. They run out still in possession of a 3-point lead thanks to the efforts of their defense, Brock, and now a chance to run out this clock.
And you do not want to put your defense back on the field in a tough position and needing another stand to end it. You take control of it. You make sure that defense is rested and celebrating, and hopefully you can pull out that victory formation.
Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory.
Hey, go! Hey.
Oh, looks like the defense got a little too excited there. That's going to be a penalty.
Encroachment, defense.
Broke the plane before the snap, and that's going to give the offense some free yardage.
Alert!
Encroachment on that previous play, and that makes this a much shorter 1st and 5. Now we get a timeout by the Panthers. It's their first. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the first. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. Inside give here for Tootin. And they get him for a loss. That's a big one, Brock, and might see them burn a timeout. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
On the red.
They'll go again here with Tootin. And this is looking familiar, partner. He's dropped for a loss again. It's going to be 3rd down. Now Carolina's going to take a timeout. That's its 2nd. Digging deep in the playbook here. This is 3rd and 11. It's a handoff to Tootin, running right. Now he's past the 25. And he will score. And with almost no time left, that should clinch the win. On his little for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Jaguars make it a 10-point ball game.
Jaguars 41, Panthers 31.
On now is Cook to kick this away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start after 35. The Panthers set to take the field. And they can really do what they want with these last couple of snaps afforded to them because the outcome already decided. So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10. Young to throw it. He gets this one horn. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. Now the Panthers decide to spend their 3rd and final timeout. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already into enemy territory.
Here we go. Ready.
To the air on 1st down, Young. Taking a chance to the end zone. And that's incomplete with 7 seconds left. Time for 1, maybe 2 more snaps.
You hear defensive coaches preach this all the time about not giving up the big play. Keep everything in front of you. They're going to need to stay vigilant because he's definitely a receiver who can take the lid off of a defense.
2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
Here we go. Set.
Now it's Young. And this falls incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining.
That is a DB's best friend's pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
All right, one more snap to play here. Here he goes, one final shot. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And their final effort is going to hit the ground incomplete. But no reason not to throw it long there, as this game is over.